Hello. I'm just trying not to fall off the edge of the stage. That would be a great finish, wouldn't it? So actually, you've heard enough of me, and you can probably tell I've got my trainers on now. We are literally leaving the minute we have finished. Some of us have got to get to the airport. But they introduced this as Debra and her team. That's lovely, but they're not my team. I'm part of the ACE program, and everybody, with one exception on the stage, are also part of that ACE program. I just had the privilege of having been here before, and I went home and I said, hey, you've got to come, you've got to be here. Ahmed and I were here last year, holding the flag up. So it's wonderful to have more ACEs here. But one of the big benefits that we get of being in this program is that we get to work with product management. So we are talking to the people who build the tools, not just the people that are selling or working with the tools, the people that build them. And one of the most wonderful product managers, people in product management, and the person that you've all heard speak here, Connor, who's an amazing person. Shouldn't be on this stage because he's not an ACE. So I'm going to sit down with my colleagues, and he's going to ask the questions.
So yeah, I'm an ex-ACE. I was an ACE back in the time. Just to bring everyone up to speed in terms of, some people may not be aware of what the ACE program actually is. So I'll 2 minutes to be what the ACE program is. 25 plus years ago, somewhere around there, Oracle decided we should be recognizing a lot of people in the community who were experts, the brightest and smartest people in the field. And that was the origins of the ACE program. We thought, who are these people speaking at conferences, writing blogs, doing other forms of content that are the smartest people in the world? And the focus was very much on that. Who are the smartest people? And after about a year of this program existing, we realized it wasn't actually about the knowledge that was the critical part. The people that we valued the most wasn't about what they knew, it was they were prepared to share it. They were prepared to grow the community. It's one of the cliches or the sayings we use for the ACE program is that none of us is as much as all of us. And so suddenly we pivoted the ACE program. We said, this isn't about the smartest people in the room. The fact that they are smart is awesome, but it's the fact that they're willing to share and give of their time. And so the ACE program pivoted. This is really the sort of 2006 timeframe that we said, we don't care if they're the brightest people on the planet, or just smart, or just relatively knowledgeable. It doesn't matter. There's an ACE level for all these people. The thing that distinguishes them from the rest of the community is they love giving their knowledge to others. And so these are examples of people who are so invested in giving their knowledge away such that as a community, we all prosper. Their knowledge raises us all up as opposed to just raising themselves or their own company up. So that's the key pivoting difference of the ACE program for those that don't aware. If you want to know full details of the ACE program, please come see any one of us or myself, either online or afterwards or etc. We can give you full details of how the ACE program works, the various levels, etc. Now to kick things off, you've probably heard most of these people speak this weekend, so I'm going to give them the microphone each. They're going to introduce themselves, right, what ACE level they are, right, and how long they've been an ACE. If any of them mentions the company they work for or what sessions or conferences they're coming up, we will boot them. Simple as that. So we'll start with Debra and we'll work our way along. Just a couple of minutes each on the ACE program, etc., what level you are, how long you've been in there, and anything you'd like to add. But you get 2 minutes. Do not mess this up.
Oh, and I get to go first. So I'm Debra, not Barbara. And I've been in the ACE program since 2008, so quite a long time. And I got asked to be part of it because I worked with Oracle Development when they were building Fusion, and I ran a little group that was represented by lots of user groups around the world giving user input. So I'm very, very privileged to have been in the program for that long. Thank you.
Thanks, Connor. Thanks, Debra. Myself, Karkuvelraja Thangamariappan from India. This is the first time visit to South Africa. It's been 6 consecutive times on Oracle ACE. I have been part of this program from 2020. During the COVID, I had a lot of time. I don't know what to do. So I started writing the blogs and creating the videos and attending the seminars, etc. So far, 150 blog posts on Oracle Apex I have created, and 300 plus contributions I uploaded in the ACE portal. That is the reason I'm sitting next to the legends and sharing the stage with Connor. In India, everybody's having a dream to connect with the people, global people like Connor and others. So I would say my dream come true moment. Thanks SAOUG for that. Thank you.
Abi, or Dr. Abi. No one can actually pronounce my last name, so I always give up on that. I'm an ACE director. I joined the ACE program in 2013, and I got my ACE director 2 days before the UK government shut us down for COVID. And the reason that's sad is that in the old days, the ACE directors got to go and have a special day with the PMs, and I was so excited. I got my ACE director, and I couldn't go to that because we went into COVID lockdown. But since then, I get to spend time with Connor, so it's great. But yeah, love the ACE program. I stumbled into speaking and doing public speaking and giving back to the community. And now, for me, it's, as you probably saw this morning, I just want to make it realistic. I want to give you real-world examples and show you how creative we can be with technology.
Hi, I'm Lydia. So I'm an ACE newbie compared to all of these veterans over here. So I became an ACE last year for the first year. So you start off as an ACE associate. So I was an ACE associate for 1 year, and then I got promoted to an ACE pro now. So I started off mostly just doing blogs, and then through meeting Debra at one of the CaseScope conferences, we were introduced to the ACE program, and she got us involved.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I've also, like Lydia, been in the program for 2 years. I'm also an Oracle Pro. And Debra is my mentor, and I couldn't ask for a better mentor. So she's really helped me and encouraged me into public speaking. I had a bit of a battle with something that's not really spoken about, very common. When I was going through perimenopause, I would often forget words and just have mental blocks. And she really helped me through that process and gave me the confidence to actually carry on and do more public speaking. And I love giving back to the community. I was part of the UK user group as an end user, sort of 20 plus years ago when Debra was running it. And it was such a great experience being an end user to have all of that knowledge shared and that ability to gain knowledge from others. So this is my way of being able to pay it forward.
Thank you. Thank you. Ron Ekins, Oracle ACE Director. I joined the program in about 2013 and got promoted to ACE Director in about 2015. So 10 years as an ACE Director, and I've got the scars for that. So lots of air miles, which is really good. So I get to go around the world and share experiences and more importantly, network and talk to people from different cultures, different backgrounds, and yeah, be part of their community for a day. I guess the way I got into the ACE program was I was part of the Oracle user group, supporting that, speaking at local special interest groups during the late 90s. That's a long time ago. And then after a while, someone said, why didn't you try and do one outside of the UK? And then I tried that, and I thought, this is more fun. This is great. You get a chance to go travel internationally and see different people. So this is my first time speaking at SAOUG, so thank you for making us very welcome. It's been a wonderful experience.
How's it? Does everyone know me? Ahmed Jassat, very, very fortunate to be in the South African Oracle user group for the last 16 years, speaking at a majority of the user groups. I'm an Oracle ACE Pro, been in the Oracle ACE program for about 5 years. I was extremely fortunate to my mentors. You guys may know him, Sanjay Singh. And a huge shout out, I want him to stand up. Kavi Bisan, where are you? Where's he? Oracle product developer, oh, he's gone home. But yes, that's how I joined the ACE. And finally, I want to thank each of you, looking at the crowd. You know, you guys have allowed me to work in your environments, to do implementations, to do upgrades, and of course, to implement the wonderful Oracle software. Thank you very much.
Hold on to that mic. Now, I'm going to open, this is, as I said, the ACE program is about community sharing, community growth. So very shortly, I'm going to turn this over to you. If you have any questions and thoughts, this is driven by you. If not, I'll happily interrogate these people myself. But yeah, it's mainly for you. But before we do that, take a look at this poor, broken man. He's the only ACE in Africa. Now, that's a crime, right? My challenge before we do anything, and that's why I'm going to give this man 2 more minutes in a second, right? The challenge here is to grow the number of ACEs in Africa. One of my remits is to grow the ACEs worldwide. But if you ever go to ace.oracle.com, you can click on the geographic link, and it shows the ACEs per country, and it's rated top to bottom. So USA has the most, I think Netherlands comes next, etc. So top to bottom. There's a whole stack of countries with 2 ACEs. So if you can get 1 more ACE, put you there, 2 more ACEs, all those other countries now are at the bottom. So that's the challenge I have. I'm giving this man 2 minutes to encourage someone in this room, hopefully all of you, to become ACEs. Off you go.
Please, yeah. So, you know, I don't know if you guys have joined my sessions during the year. We had a session on the introduction to Oracle ACE program. But what I'm going to do is, in the next 2 weeks, together with the user group and with Debs, we will send out an invite to another session where we're going to explain the ACE program in detail and how to get through to it. Trust me, all you're doing is you're sharing your knowledge. So whether you're implementing Oracle Financials, or you're applying a patch on the database, or you're writing a code, it's an opportunity for you to share your knowledge to the wider community, right? And the value is tremendous. First of all, your connections drive over the moon. People invite you to talk. I mean, to give you an example, the reason why I got onto the ACE program was we automated the cloning, the Oracle EBS cloning, you know. So on a daily basis, when our clients come in, the EBS is cloned, therefore allowing clients to test issues and functionalities on a fresh cloned environments. But that is just one of many. What I need is I need to build friends. I need a family here in South Africa. As you can see, I'm the only one here. So please reach out to me. I am available on LinkedIn. And what we will do is we will schedule a session at the end of the month, invite the entire Oracle community, and then you can hear from them. I'll even ask maybe Connor to join in the session, and Debs as well. And then we can, you know, mentor you in the ACE program. So it's not something that you will be left alone.
Cool, thank you very much. Now, as I said, this is about you. Your job is to make me hot and sweaty. You ask a question, I'll run around and I'll find a mic with you. Okay, but if you don't ask questions, I'll ask them. But as I said, this is the community. This is about your chance to speak to these people. So questions, anyone?
Please make him run.
Otherwise, I'll hit. Oh, you're all so shy. That's okay. Sorry, we had a question? No, no one. Okay, I'll ask the questions. Okay, Ron, as I said, you said you're one of the dinosaurs here. You're of my vintage. One of the questions that we have is, obviously, we contribute to the community. How do you stay up to date? Like, we're Oracle 7 babies. How do you stay up to date with all the technology innovations that keep on coming?
Okay. I think everyone in this room, if you've navigated to a job in IT, you're curious. And I think that's the way I stay up to date, is it has to be a passion. You have to be excited about it. If you didn't enjoy what you do, you wouldn't come to something like a conference like this and listen to other people and learn from other people. So the way I stay up to date is reading other people's blogs, creating demos, hands-on experience in the technology, but it's being active in the community and going to as many conferences as I can and listening to the best speakers, and you get those at a UKUG, SAOUG, POUG, Kscope. There's an event anywhere in the world for you, so everyone can learn and we can all learn from each other. So yeah, share knowledge.
Yeah, I will add one thing, and that is by doing hands-on stuff, and not that I'm trying to sell Oracle here, but we have a lot of platforms you can use for free to play with Oracle technology, right? The best thing is breaking stuff. Go out, fail, and then rather than go, oh no, I failed, go, oh, I wonder why that didn't work, right? Even that is worthy of your contribution to the community. I see a question.
So Ron, this all sounds really good, but how do you practically balance this with the day job?
You do need to have, if anyone wants to join an ACE program, you have to sell the ACE program to your employer, saying that there is benefit for you to develop yourself. So you may get a training budget, you may get opportunities to go off-site and learn. So this should be part of your professional development, part of your learning. Also, if you've got an employer that values you, they should want to invest in you. So my employer values me, and if I wasn't able to do this stuff, I might go somewhere else. So it's about retention as well. So they need you to be up to date with your skills, but also they need to retain you.
Can I just add on to that? So in IT, I always learned you need to invest in yourself. So you need to sacrifice the time to learn the new technology. I'll just finish off on this, but Oracle has created a sandpit environment for anyone to use. It's called the Oracle Live Labs environment, So you can go in there, install database 26i, spin it up, play with it, and after 2 days, it's destroyed. So to add to that question there is sacrifice. But the Oracle ACE program carves you in such a way that when release 26i comes out, when Fusion Apps comes out, you want to go ahead and test it.
Debra.
So I was in the student track, the two grads at the end, who I think you know, Kim, they said that they learnt by updating refresher courses, they learnt by going online and doing things. As part of our job, to be successful in our job, we have to stay up to date, right? We're in IT, it changes all the time, right? We have to stay up to date. I actually think that the ACE program gives me an advantage in that I can hear that from product development rather than just from what's pushed out and from other people. My job is around a little bit of everything. And when I go to the ACE meetings, I know that if someone asks me a question about EPM or about the database, I know an ACE director who I can ask that question. And they know that if they've got something about Fusion or EBS, they can come to me. So actually, it's not just about keeping up. It gives me an advantage. It's not a disadvantage.
Lydia.
Just to add to that, and also to what Ron said as well, when it comes to talking to your company about it, you are going to be representing your company as an ACE. So we have 2 ACEs at our company, and that's something that the company can speak about. You're going to conferences, you're speaking about your company. So it is also a benefit for the company to have that representation as an ACE, even though they know that maybe a bit of your time might be used up doing some of those things. But it's definitely a benefit for the company as well as you personally.
Just in terms of that, one of the things I'm going to ask the ACEs now is I'm going to focus on for the ACE directors. The ACE directors have higher responsibilities. They have to do more to encourage, to get the benefits that Oracle give them. How do you balance your normal working life with the demands of being an ACE director? Abby.
I feel like my wife's going to divorce me at some point, but Okay, so I'm going to give it a really practical. I split it up into segments. Okay, so if it's learning, it's doing something, it's presenting, it's whatever it is. Keeping up to date with stuff, I segment. So if I'm cooking, I have my iPad on with my earpods on, and I'm listening to someone's webinar that was on last week. So I'm keeping up that way. In terms of balancing it all, it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh yeah, it's super easy to be an ACE director and everyone can. It is hard. I counted up that today, my second session here was my 28th presentation in person and 15 online this year. And I still have 4 more to do. So it's like, there is a lot, and there is a lot of balance, but I'm passionate about helping people. And that's what it is. It's not a chore. It's a love. It's a dream. It's a love. It's a passion. It's something I want to do. So you make time. It's very hard to explain, but you end up making time. But it's in segments. It's not all at once. You know, I didn't make my demos overnight. It'll be, you know, half an hour here, an hour there. But it's something I'm passionate about, and I want to share it with you. Therefore, I kind of make time. In terms of my employer, it is a balancing act, and it is about being honest and communicating with them and having that open dialogue about the pros and cons of being an ACE director.
Okay, no, is that okay?
Okay,
Can I talk?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, I can
Briefly.
talk. What I mean is, am I allowed to? For me, I'm close to retirement. I'm at that end of my career, and I think that one of the things that the ACE program has given me is the ability to show my value to my employer. And I've been in a few different employers, and I think the value is that an organization might come to an event like this, and then when they're looking for something and they come across my company, it doesn't matter that if they knew I worked there or not, the minute I'm put in front of them, they think, oh, I know that person. I know that that person knows what they're talking about. And that's invaluable to my organization. So they see the value. And then the other thing is about juggling. I don't think it's multitasking. Someone once told me that the art of juggling is about recognizing the space between the balls coming back to your hands. And that's about, you know, okay, I've got 10 minutes to my next call. What can I do in that 10 minutes that's productive? What am I going to do? And you just become very good at managing your time. But in my case, the two are just so intertwined that, you know, what I do becomes valuable for my company, and my company recognize that value.
And one of the slides we have on the ACE intro, which you'll see in a few weeks' time, is one of the main slides that says, do what you love. It's amazing how many people think, oh, I could never be an ACE because I haven't got time to do all this extra stuff. I had a woman come up to me at the last conference at Oracle World, and she said, look, I want to be an ACE, but I've got a blog I maintain. I talk at the user group conferences. I'm a volunteer for the user group as well. I just haven't got that much time. And we said, what you're doing makes you an ACE already. Like, you simply do what you love doing, and the ACE program will find you. And one of the things we encourage people is go to ace.oracle.com. You can nominate yourself to become an ACE, and you simply provide, what have you been doing that you love doing? The ACE program was never about, hey, we want you to do this, 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 and this above and beyond what you currently like doing. It's do what you love, and the ACE program will find you. Now, I'm going to pivot a little bit. A lot of the people here are very active in user groups, and obviously this is a user group event. So, Raj, you and I are very keen on the Indian user group. Can you give me a few words on how you think the user group role plays in terms of building a better community?
Okay, so first, like how I managed to become an Oracle ACE in the sense like planning. We never planned to become Oracle ACE or something. Every week or 15 days once, we should consistent to create the visibility in the social media by creating blog post or attending seminars or conference, so that like people in your community, they won't forget you. That's the first thing. And if you're part of Oracle ACE program, the good thing is the value what I'm getting, that is secondary. The first thing is I can bring my colleague, or I can mentor my team, and I can mentor them to become an Oracle ACE. So far, like it's been like 5 people in our company. We mentor, and then they become Oracle ACE. It's the first time Oracle ACE. So that is a benefit. And like when Connor is asking like how user group is helping. So like if you have a stage fear, that if you join user group, so like they give you opportunity to speak. Maybe like a welcome address, not the keynote, at least like vote of thanks. It starts from there. In India, like people are very, they are talented, but they have a stage fear. So like these user groups, we keep conducting the programs. Every month we have a sessions. So like we give the preference to the people who are in the community first. And like we help them, we mentor them, and we give them sessions to talk about the technology, before they go to the actual session, we would have a dry run. That is the best part. So so they can't assume, or we will help them to come out from that fear actually. So the dry run, for some people, we could conduct 3 or 4 dry run. Few people are there with us, now they are Oracle ACE. So these are all the benefits if you be part of Oracle ACE community. It's not Oracle, the local user group community. That's what I feel, Connor.
Fantastic. On the same note, shout out to the 2 EPM guys that did their talk this afternoon. They absolutely crushed it, so well done to them. Any questions from the audience before I put Sarah under an enormous amount of pressure? Anyone? Anyone's going to save Sarah? No, that's okay. Okay. How has your career changed since you became an ACE?
I get to come to fantastic places like South Africa.
True.
It's really given me a focal point and the ability to share more knowledge. Obviously, I present at the user groups, but it's almost an extra purpose to my main work role, because I have to stay up to date with everything, which I love anyway, but it's almost like I've got 2 jobs.
Yeah, that's super cool. Questions from the audience? Otherwise, I'm going to run along the panel again. Oh, question?
First, congratulations. It's amazing to achieve the status of ACEs. Quite inspiring. As you're also an elite, even you're sharing, you're some elite, okay? Please share, each one of you, what is recently one of the best technology Oracle has issued in terms of innovation. For instance, I heard that the JSON duality in database is like a revolution in 2 decades, okay? But maybe in your different areas, you can share what is one of the latest Oracle technologies or recent technologies that is quite prime, according to you.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent question. So I've been recently testing, this is for the technical guys, Oracle Enterprise Manager 24 AI, and it's just a single view where you log in and you view your entire landscape, I mean, it can help you from the bottom, from your servers right up to your licensing as well. So managers can go in and see the licensing usage. They can look at the landscape. They can look at their users. And also they can draw up charts, to motivate, what's happening on which environment, cost cutting. And also, I've been playing around with the migration to the cloud as well. So this is what I've been playing around and seeing. And it's amazing, the technology. It's amazing the advice that it gives you. And I'll end off by saying that, previously, we would have to take code, we would have to debug it and test it. Here you're getting advice within the tool.
Okay, keep it snappy, Ron. We're running out of time.
Okay, I'm going to go fast. The Oracle Database Operator for Kubernetes. So if you've been in technology a long time, you may remember the way virtualization came around and things moved from physical machines to virtual machines. We are seeing the same shift into containerization. So many of us in the technology space are probably running containers on our laptops, using maybe Docker or Podman. When we take that into the enterprise, we're going to be using Kubernetes. And the Oracle-provided database operator gives DBAs and developers an experience which they're comfortable with, as well as cloud-native architects. So it's the Oracle Database Operator for Kubernetes.
For me in EPM, I'm going to say the most common word of this conference, AI, bringing the ability to give you a predefined narrative of what the variance is made up of and the detail behind it. That actually saves you so much time actually investigating what's caused a variance. I think that technology is really good.
Yeah, so also in EPM, they've introduced technology that can sort of look through all of your data and bring up insights that might otherwise go unnoticed on trends and patterns, things like that. Also in the sort of near future, they're looking at agents, so it's going to empower the more sort of non-technical users. And so just to be able to ask the system to do something and it'll go away and do it rather than you having to know how to sort of technically do that.
I think mine would be, it's just gone general availability, so it's the Oracle AI data platform. So I think Oracle have previously had a history of data lakehouse, data lake, etc. And it's a bit of a pivotal change for me in that the data platform is shifting the conversation from a technology conversation to a data and AI conversation. So I'm not talking to customers anymore about Kubernetes, database, data lake, NoSQL, etc. I'm actually shifting the conversation to data, AI, and how it's empowering them. And I think the AI data platform is going to be something really underpins that. And yeah, that's probably the coolest thing I've seen in the last month.
Okay, my specialization is Oracle Apex. What I do is, like, we used to go to the colleges, how we can take Oracle Apex to the young minds. So that's what we are doing. Because like a lot of people are there to take care of the community. So what we thought is, like, so far we trained 1,000+ people on Oracle Apex for free of cost in India on the technology Oracle Apex, because all wanted to become a full stack developer. The best part in Oracle Apex is like, if you know Oracle Apex, you can say I'm a full stack developer. The back end, front end, everything covers in that tool itself, the platform itself. So like college people's also loving that. And I have been Oracle ACE for almost 6 years on the technology Oracle Apex, and I wanted to continue more on that with Oracle Apex. Thank you.
For me, and I said this yesterday, it's Oracle's strategy about enabling the AI for everybody. And that's whether it's in, whether I'm integrating and using OCI, or whether I'm in the database, or whether I'm in the applications. That really excites me, that I don't have to learn AI over here in order to be able to use it. It's being brought to me wherever I need it. So that's what excites me.
While you have the microphone in your hand, Debra, as someone who's in the twilight of their career...
I am retired.
Poor Debra's coming to Perth next week, so she has to put up with my sarcasm even longer. What advice would you give someone who's literally just starting their tech career this year?
I think when you said what to do as an ACE, and you said do something that you enjoy doing, it's very difficult when you start and you've got bills to pay and a career to build, but don't stick around in something that you're not enjoying, right? Get to the point where you are showing the value that you bring, rather than just having, this is the job that I do and I do it from 9 to 5 and whatever. You will go so much further if you enjoy what you're doing. I think that's the only thing I can say, really.
And our first ACE, or youngest ACE, Lydia, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's learning from everyone around you. So not sort of trying to stick to one mentor. You can have more than one mentor. You don't have to just have one, and they can be for different things. So someone, if you want to get involved with public speaking, you can speak to someone that you've been to one of their talks and you love the way that they speak, or someone on a more technical side. So don't be afraid to get in touch with multiple people. No one's going to be offended that they're not your only mentor.
Thanks for that. We've got about 1 minute left, and so I just want to share a story that we've all been hanging out this week, because some of us see each other at various conferences and stuff. For some of us, it's our first time in South Africa. Others have been here before. But the conversations across the dinner table, the breakfast table, the bar at night, last night at the gala, have sort of got really boring, because they're all the same. And every time it's like, wow, this user group's amazing. Wow, this event's amazing. Wow, the people here are so friendly. Wow, everyone's been so welcoming. I'm sick of it. So, it just shows that we haven't been able to invent new conversations because we've all been blown away at just how welcome and how much affection there's been toward us as speakers and ACEs from you as a user group community. So absolute shout out to you, the organisers, the team. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's been our privilege to be here. And there's no better way we could wrap up this panel. So thank you very much.